Martine Barrera.
Norwalk, California, counselor.
Lori Pop.
Belvedere, Illinois, mom.
Michael Koenig.
Hollywood, California, I'm a writer.
Welcome to Greed, everybody. We start off with 6 players. In a moment, we'll be down to 5, and by the end of the game, there may be only 1 player left, because if you're smart enough, and I'm sure you are, and if you're courageous enough, I just know you are, and if you're greedy enough, all of you, some of you, maybe even one of you, could win $2 million. Let's get started by asking our qualifying question. The 5 players closest to the correct answer, high or low, will make up our team, and here is your qualifying question. According to the book Astounding Averages, how many gallons of water does the average American use for all purposes in one day? Your time starts now. All right, answers are all locked in. The correct answer is 168. Let's see who's the closest to that figure, and they will be the captain of this team. Who is it? It's you, Michael. Congratulations. Come on up. Right over here. You're the captain. Ready to go, buddy? Yeah. Who's our next player? It's going to be you, Kurt, over here in position number 1. Who's our next player? You, Lori, position number 2. Congratulations. Down to 3. All right. One of these 3 are going to play for over $2 million. Who's it going to be? It's going to be you, Martin, right over there, number 2, or number 3, I guess. Mary, Eric, one of you will be playing. One of you will go back to the pool. Let's see who it's going to be now. It's going to be you, Mary, right over here. Eric, see you later. Ladies and gentlemen, that's your team for Greed. Well, every team has a common foe. In this case, we call it the Tower of Greed. Let's take a look at it. We start off with $25,000, then in $25,000 increments, we work our way up to $100,000. There we double it, go to $200,000, then to $500,000, double that to $1 million, and then double that to $2 million. Remember, any team that misses a question, they lose everything. So, Michael, with that in mind, you have a lot of responsibility. You're going to decide just how far your team, or you can take your team up the Tower of Greed. Now, you can stop after any correct answer and keep the cash. Okay? You can also reject any answer they give you and replace it with one of your own. All right?
Ready to go.
A lot of money here. Start off with $25,000. How you doing, Mary?
I'm good, Chuck.
Good. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
Mary, if you win $2 million, what would you do with it?
I'm going to fulfill a dream of mine, Chuck. I'm going to buy a house in Hawaii.
Well, that would be nice. Ooh,
yes, sit on the beach, hear the trade winds blow, smell the tropical flowers.
Well, let's start you on your way. Mary, here is your $25,000 question. Which TV character first appeared on the hit series Cheers? Chandler Bing, Ally McBeal, Frasier Crane, Elaine Nardo.
I'm going to say Frasier Crane.
Okay, that's your answer. And Michael, do you accept or reject that answer?
I accept wholeheartedly.
You accept wholeheartedly, okay. For $25,000, is it Frasier Crane? Yes, it is. Well, Michael, you have $25,000. Want to keep that money? You're going to keep on going? Risk it? Okay, go for $50,000. How you doing, Martin? Welcome to the game.
How you doing there, Chuck?
I'm doing fine, thanks. Martin, you win $2 million. What do you do with it?
Well, I've been in social services for about 15 years, so I've been giving a lot back to the community, and now I think it's going to be about me now. But what I'd like to do is I'd like to become a chef, go to culinary school, and start my own bed and breakfast.
Oh, that'd be great. What a nice dream. Well, I hope you're able to fulfill it, and I hope that we can help.
Okay, thanks, Chuck.
Martin?
Yes, sir.
Here is your $50,000 question. If you go to your doctor for LASIK procedure, what part of your body is he or she operating on? Your eyes, your knees, your back, your teeth.
Well, Chuck, I have a friend who just had this done, and I said your eyes.
His answer is your eyes. Michael, do you accept or reject that answer?
He's correct. I accept.
You accept? He says he's correct for $50,000 LASIK procedure. Is it your eyes? It is indeed. Congratulations. $10,000 apiece. Michael, want to keep the cash? Go for the 75.
We're going on.
He feels the need for greed. Laurie, how are you?
I'm doing great, Chuck.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Laurie, $2 million is a lot of money.
Yeah,
Thought about what you'd do with it if you won it?
I have. A certain amount will go to charity, of course, and if my daughter Chelsea doesn't blow the rest of it at the mall,
It might be kind of hard.
I might go see a plastic surgeon.
Really?
Maybe.
Should I ask what you would do? Maybe I shouldn't.
No.
No. You look fine to me.
Well, thank you, Chuck.
Okay, there you go. Well, Laurie, here is your $75,000 question. You can hear them sharpening the scalpel now. In their advertisement, what hotel chain promises to leave the light on for you? Is it Holiday Inn, Motel 6, Howard Johnson's, Ramada Inn, Comfort Inn?
Well, Chuck, I'm going to have to say Motel 6.
Motel 6. Michael, do you accept or reject that answer?
I'm glad Laurie said that. She's right, and we accept.
Motel 6, $75,000. Is it Motel 6? Yes, it is. Everybody has $15,000 in their pocket. Keep the cash. Do you feel the need for greed?
This is a superb team. We're going on.
Superb team going on. How do you feel about that, Kurt? You ready?
Chuck, I like it.
He's ready. Man, got that pizza hot.
That's right.
Yeah. Hey, Kurt, $2 million. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of pizza, pal. Yeah, what would you do with it?
Well, Chuck, I went out with a young woman for about 7 years.
Huh?
Could never afford to buy her a gift.
Really?
Yeah, we broke up a while ago. Now she's marrying a real nice guy in about 10 months.
Yeah.
I win $2 million. I'm going to buy Roxanne a real nice wedding gift.
Oh, well, there you go. And she get married to somebody else.
Yes.
Okay, Kurt, as long as we understood that. All right, Kurt, here is your $100,000 question.
Okay, Chuck.
Which of the following foods is a variety of pasta? I may need some help with the pronunciation on this, but I'll do my best. Scungili, gemelli, panini, spumoni, focaccia. Did I get that right? Is that fair? Oh, yes, everybody's got their thumb up, so I'm safe. What do you think, Kurt?
I'm not real confident about this one, Chuck, but I'm going to go with spumoni.
I think spumoni is a variety of pasta. Michael, you can accept or reject that answer. What do you choose to do?
I reject that answer.
Reject it, and what do you say it is?
I change it to gemelli.
Gemelli. Well, you know, I have to admit, I have never heard of any of the, well, some of them I have, but I don't know. Okay. That's your answer there, gemelli. I hope you're right. For $100,000, is it gemelli? Take a commercial break. They're 4 answers away from $2 million. Let's come back and see if they can make it. Stay with us. Welcome back to Greed, everybody. It's the richest, most dangerous game in America, and we're here with Mary, Martine, Laurie, Kurt, and their captain, Michael. Michael, you're doing a great job, don't you think so?
Yeah.
He's leading pretty well. Lucky to have him. They're just 4 questions away from winning $2 million. Now, in this round, the questions gets a little bit harder, everybody. Each question has 4 correct answers. You're going to be depending on your teammates to come up with those answers. Michael, you got a big decision here to make. You want to keep that $100,000? You want to risk it? Before you answer that, let me give you the category of the $200,000 question. Best actors. Now, you have to ask yourself a question. You want to keep that $100,000? Or do you feel the need for greed? You want to play for that $200,000 question?
We're going on.
Going on. That's the sound of the Terminator. It gives a player a chance to eliminate another player and take their money by challenging them to a 1-question showdown. Now, you can keep the team the way it is, but to sweeten the pot, I'm going to give the challenger $10,000 win or lose. I'm going to activate the Terminator now. Kurt. The Terminator has chosen you. Is there anyone on this team that you would like to challenge to a $10,000 showdown and take their money?
Mary.
Mary, come on out. You've been challenged. Kurt, you're going to be here. Mary, you'll be on this side. Kurt, here is your $10,000. Congratulations.
Sir. Thanks.
Why did you choose Mary?
No particular reason. I just wanted
You were
the
just
money.
there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not against you, Mary.
That's okay, Kurt.
I'm going to ask you one question. Remember, here on Greed the Series, you can buzz in any time you know the answer, all right? The winner will be playing for $80,000. The loser will be out of the game. Good luck to both of you. Are you ready? Here we go. What trio's motto was all for one and one? Kurt.
Three Musketeers.
That's exactly right. Boy, he got you. Yeah. Okay, Kurt. He's gone. Kurt's already back in his position. Man, for a pizza guy, you're tough.
You bet.
Whoa, gee. Oh, gosh. All right. Here is your $200,000 question. I wish you all the best of luck. Which four of these 6 actors have won an Oscar for Best Actor? Al Pacino, Nicolas Cage, Robert Redford, Paul Newman, Michael Douglas, Tom Cruise. Now, since your team has gotten this far, you've earned a freebie. This means you can remove one wrong choice from any question from here on out. Michael, do you want to use the freebie now, or do you want to save it for later?
I think we'll save it.
Gonna save it? Okay. I hope you get a chance to use it. Martin, give me your answer.
Well, Chuck, I would have to go with Al Pacino.
Al Pacino. That's 1. Laurie?
I'm going to have to say Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise. That's 2. Kurt?
I like my movies, Chuck. I'm gonna go Michael Douglas.
That's 3. Michael?
Paul Newman.
Paul Newman is 4. Now, Michael, there's your obvious choice. Whatever you want to do, you can change something, you can keep it the way it is. You're the captain. Is there anything in there that you would like to change? One answer.
I would.
Which one is that?
Well, despite the fact that Kurt loves his movies, I cannot recall the movie that Michael Douglas would have won. And I thought Nicolas Cage won for Leaving Las Vegas. I know Al Pacino won. I know Tom Cruise won. And I'm certain Paul Newman won for The Color of Money.
You have to give me an answer, Michael.
Okay, I'm gonna trust Kurt.
Okay.
I cannot recall the movie that he would have won this for.
You're going to
but-
leave it the way it is then. Is that correct?
You know, I'm gonna rely on my own knowledge. I cannot recall the movie that Michael Douglas would have won that for.
All right.
I'm going for Nicolas Cage.
Here we go. You ready to go? Al Pacino. Is Al Pacino a correct answer? Yes, it is. Okay, that's 1. Is Paul Newman a correct answer? Yes. Is Nicolas Cage a correct answer? Yes, it is. Well, you got 3 right. Now, you know what I have to do, Michael? I have to offer you some money. Here it is. Actually, this is old money. I normally have new money. This is really old money here, man. This money's been around for a while. These are $100 bills. This is $20,000. $5,000 a piece. If the last answer is wrong, you're going to lose everything. Tom Cruise, that's what you got your money riding on. Take that, hold it, smell it, decide whether you want it or not. You and Kurt got a whole show going over here all your own. What are you going to do, Michael?
I'm really torn because I was convinced that Tom Cruise won for Born on the 4th of July. Now I'm thinking maybe the picture won and he didn't win.
Well, sir, that's the decision you have to make pretty soon. We've only got about, I don't know, a few minutes left. What are you going to do? Go for the 200, keep the 20.
We're going to take the money.
Going to take the money, okay? Got the 20,000. Number one, I want to congratulate you all, and I tell you what, before we go any further, let's take a look and see who was the last correct answer. Was it Tom Cruise? It was Michael Douglas. It was not Tom Cruise. You were right, and you changed. It was Michael Douglas. Well, Michael Douglas won for Wall Street. Tom Cruise has never won an Oscar. But congratulations, 20,000. Congratulations, Martine, Lori, Kurt. Everybody can thank you for delivering on that one. And we'll be back with a brand new team right after that. Welcome back to the richest, most dangerous show in America. Welcome back to Greed, everybody. Going to meet our next team, and here they are.
Sam Smolowitz.
Brooklyn, New York City Fire Department, pension manager.
Shar Manshukani.
Chicago, Illinois, nightclub owner.
Eduardo Jackson.
Seattle, Washington, I'm a novelist.
Doak Ferry.
Sarasota, Florida, marketing consultant.
Susan Keller.
San Francisco, California, physical therapist.
Victor Aguirre.
Chicago, Illinois, student.
All right, welcome everybody. Let's get started by asking our qualifying question, and here is the qualifying question. According to the Men's Health magazine, how many dreams does the average person remember in a year? Your time starts now. Answers are locked in. Here is the correct answer. It's 104. With that in mind, let's find our captain. Who's it going to be? It's you, Sam. Congratulations. You're going to be leading this team. Come right over here. Who's the next closest contestant? Shar, welcome to the team. You're right over here in position number 1. And who is next? It's going to be you, Victor, position number 2. Congratulations to you. 3 left. Who else? It's you, Eduardo, right over here, buddy. Position number 3. It's down to Doak and Susan. One of you will go back into the pool. Let's see who it's going to be. It's going to be you, Doak. Susan, you're next. Come right over here. Sorry. Okay, Doak, you'll be back in the pool. Susan's over here. Ladies and gentlemen, that is your team for Greed. Well, let's talk about the Tower of Greed and get you guys up to speed. Starts off at $25,000, moves in $25,000 increments up to 100, doubles at 2. It goes on to $500,000, then it doubles at $1 million, and then $2 million. You're only 8 questions away from $2 million. Now remember, anytime a team misses a question, they lose everything, okay? As captain, you got a lot of responsibility, Sam. Are you up for it?
I will do my best.
Okay, I'm sure you will. You're going to decide just how far you can take your team up the Tower of Greed. You can stop after any correct answer, keep the cash. You can also reject any answer that your players give you and replace it with one of your own. Okay?
I got it.
Start off with a lot of money here, $25,000, Susan. It's a pretty good check. How are you?
I'm good, thanks,
Good.
Jack.
What would you do with $2 million, Susan?
I would probably go to New York in style, see every show on Broadway, and then come back home and open up a holistic health spa with my 2 brothers and 4 sisters.
Great. Well, congratulations. I hope we can start you on your way. Susan, here is your $25,000 question. In the United States, which of the following days is traditionally the busiest shopping day of the year? Is it the day after Christmas, the day after Thanksgiving, Mother's Day, or President's Day?
Well, every year I try to avoid the stores as much as possible on the day after Thanksgiving.
You think it's the day after?
I'm going to go with that.
Day after Thanksgiving is your answer. And Sam, do you accept or reject that answer?
Well, because they say shopping and not return day, I will accept her answer.
Okay, all right. So for $25,000, is it day after Thanksgiving for shopping? That is correct. Yeah. Congratulations. So Sam, what's the return day?
Day after Christmas.
Oh, okay. Well, see, I didn't know that. Not being in retail. Well, you want to keep your team's $25,000. You feel the need for greed. Going to move on. What you going to do, Sam?
I feel the need for greed.
All right, let's go. Eduardo. How are you, Eduardo?
I'm fine, Chuck. How you doing?
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Yeah, Eduardo, $2 million, a lot of money. What would you do with it?
You know, I'm glad you asked, Chuck. I'm going to buy a house in Playa del Rey. Going to buy my mama a house in Seattle, right on Lake Washington. Going to Atlanta, buy a house so I can be near my boys and go out and kick it. And I'm going to go produce an independent film from an original script that I wrote. And I'm going to take you out for a drink after the show, Chuck.
I hope you have enough left, Eduardo. Man, you cashed that check quick. All right. Eduardo, here is your $50,000 question. What is ginkgo biloba? Is it a martial art? Is it an exotic bird? A dietary supplement? A style of Japanese cooking? Ginkgo biloba.
No, Chuck. I'm pretty sure it's a dietary supplement, partially because I've never heard of a Japanese style of cooking like that, and I believe I've heard it on some infomercial. So I'm going to go with a dietary supplement.
All right. You accept or reject that answer, Sam?
I got it from a mail order house and never used it. I accept his answer.
Okay, you never used it. Well, let's see if that's worth $50,000. Is it a dietary supplement? Yeah, that's what it is. We'll be back with more greed right after this. Welcome back to Greed, everybody. Just a gentle reminder, tomorrow night we're going to be on 9 o'clock Eastern and Pacific, 8 o'clock Central, so Greed will be in your house tomorrow night. Let's get back to our game. Here we go. Okay, everybody's got $10,000. You want to keep the cash? You feel the need for greed? Going to move on? What are you going to do, Sam?
At this point, I got to feel the need.
All right, Victor, he feels the need. How you doing, Victor?
I'm fine. How are you doing?
Good. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
$2 million. Well, what if you win it? What would you do?
Well, first of all, I would start my own sound and video production company.
Okay.
Second of all, I would buy my mom a house with a big yard in Guayaquil, Ecuador.
In Ecuador?
Yes.
Really? Is that where you're from originally?
My parents are both from there, and I lived there for a while.
Oh, I see. Well, great. Well, welcome to the show. Good luck. And here is your $75,000 question. What Saturday Night Live alum hosted the 1999 MTV Video Music Awards? Was it Dana Carvey, Mike Myers, Chevy Chase, Chris Rock, or Martin Short? Someone who used to be on Saturday Night Live hosted these.
I would have to say it was Chris Rock.
You believe it's Chris Rock? Sam, do you accept or reject that answer?
I know nothing about this. I'm going to go with Victor.
All right, so you leave it in Victor's hands. $75,000. Is that it? Is it Chris Rock? know the answer to that. I couldn't remember. Yeah, I couldn't remember. Nicely done, Victor. I'm sure that most of the audience out there knew that, but that one was by me. Well, everybody has $15,000 in their pocket. Keep the cash. Gonna go for the 100,000.
Everybody goes for the 100,000, Chuck. We're going for the 100.
Everybody goes. Shar, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Chuck.
How are you?
Good, thank you.
Good. Now, Shar, you own a nightclub back in Chicago, is that right? Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, we got $2 million to spend now. What would you do with it?
Well, first I'd buy my mom a house overlooking the lake in Chicago, and then I'd probably open another big wild club in London.
Great. Okay, well, congratulations on what you're doing so far. Hopefully we can help you along with your dreams.
I hope so.
Shar, here is your $100,000 question. What's the name of the airline founded by record mogul and entrepreneur Richard Branson? Is it Delta, Qantas, Southwest, Alaska Airlines, or Virgin Airlines?
Well, Chuck, they just opened in Chicago finally, and it's Virgin.
She seems pretty sure about that, Sam. How do you feel about it?
Accept your answer.
Accept the answer. $100,000 on the line. Virgin Airlines, Virgin Atlantic. Is it worth $100,000? Is that what it is? You got it. They got $100,000. We're going to come back and see if they can continue to climb the Tower of Greed for that $2 million. 4 questions away. Be back. Welcome back to the richest, most dangerous game in America. We're here with Susan, Eduardo, Victor, Shar, and their captain, Sam. Now, just 4 questions away from $2 million. This round questions get a little bit harder. Each question has 4 correct answers. You'll be depending on your teammates to come up with those answers. Sam, you got to decide whether you want to keep the 100,000 or go for the 2. Now, before you answer that, let me tell you what the category is going to be, everybody. It's going to be U.S. currency. Okay? So you want to keep the 100? Or do you feel the need for greed? You want to go for that 200,000?
I feel the need for greed.
Going. He's going for $200,000. All right. There's the Terminator. It gives a player a chance to eliminate another player and take their money by challenging them to a 1-question showdown. You've seen it before. You're going to see it again. They can keep the team the way it is, but I tell you what, whoever challenges going to give you $10,000, win or lose. Here's the Terminator now. Susan, the Terminator has chosen you. Is there anyone on this team that you would like to call out and challenge them for their money?
Like is a harsh word, but I will do it.
Who do you want to challenge, Susan?
I will call out Eduardo.
Eduardo, you're up, buddy. Come on down. Susan, you will be here. Eduardo, you will be here. Susan, here is your $10,000. Why did you pick on poor Eduardo?
I didn't, can't pick on everyone.
So he was just closest at hand?
I guess.
Here, you want me to put that over
That
here
would be
for you? I'll
wonderful.
put it here.
Thank you.
There you go. Okay. You want to smell it? Sure, go ahead. It smells good, doesn't it? $10,000 bucks. Right. Okay. I'm going to ask you one question. Now, remember, on Greed, the series, you can buzz anytime you think you know the answer, okay? The winner will be playing for $80,000. The loser is out of the game. Good luck to both of you. And here we go. Get ready. According to Andy Warhol, in the future, everyone will be famous. Susan.
For 15 minutes?
That's exactly right. You got it almost the same time. Thanks, Eduardo. Thanks for playing the game. Boy, oh boy. Congratulations, Susan.
Thank you.
Right over there. Here we go. Woo. Boy, that was a close one. That was a close one. All right, we're down to 4 players. Let's recap real quickly. Sam, you'll be playing for $40,000. Victor, $40,000. Shar, $40,000. Susan, you won the Terminator. You're playing for $80,000. And here is your $200,000 question. It's U.S. currency, and other than the commemorative editions, which 4 of the following 6 presidents have their images on U.S. coins? Other than the commemorative editions, which 4 of the following 6 presidents have their images on U.S. coins? Thomas Jefferson, George Washington, John F. Kennedy, Andrew Jackson, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, Woodrow Wilson. All right. Because you've reached this level, Sam, you get a freebie. It means you can remove 1 wrong choice from any question from here on out. Do you want to use it now or save it for later? Sam, are you with me?
Yeah, I'm with you. I would like to use it now.
Want to use it now? Okay, take away 1 wrong answer, please. All right, hopefully that'll help you. Susan, give me an answer.
I'm gonna take the easy way out and take George Washington.
George Washington. Victor.
I'm gonna have to say John F. Kennedy.
I'm gonna say John F. Kennedy. Shar.
I'm gonna go with Franklin Roosevelt.
Franklin Roosevelt. Well, that leaves Thomas Jefferson and Andrew Jackson. Sam?
Well, I absolutely know that Jefferson is on the nickel, so I'm going to pick Thomas Jefferson.
Pick Thomas Jefferson. Those are 4 answers. Are you happy with those answers? Is there anything as captain you would like to change?
I'm going to leave it the way it is.
Going to leave it the way it is?
Yes.
Okay. He's the captain. He gets to make that choice. Your fate is in his hands. Is it Thomas Jefferson? Yes. John F. Kennedy, number 2. Yes. That's the $50. How about George Washington? He's on the quarter. Well, I got to do this to you, Sam. You know, our last players took away $20,000. They didn't get to make that money at $200,000. There it is. Boy, look at that. Isn't that nice? Nice, isn't it? Want to feel it? Feel it? It's nice. It's a lot of money, isn't it? $20,000.
As you say, it smells like money.
It does. Keep it, or are you going to bet your money on Franklin Delano Roosevelt? What are you going to do?
I am going to go for it.
All right. For $200,000, is it Franklin Delano Roosevelt? Yep. He's on a dime. We're going to come back. Stay right with us. Congratulations. $200,000. Welcome back to the most dangerous game in America. Welcome back to Greed. Well, we got an interesting thing going on here now. Captain, your team has $200,000, a lot of money. Every time we get to $200,000, an interesting thing happens. Greed is part of the mix, but fear is also part of the mix. So I'm going to ask you, do you want to keep the 200, risk it, go for the 500,000, $500,000? Before you answer, let me tell you what the category is. The category is occupations. So now you have to decide. Keep that $200,000. Do you want to risk it and go for $500,000?
Occupations. You know what? Coming into the show, I spent a day reading the almanac. And one of the things I did not read was occupations. If it's okay, I'm going to take the $200,000.
Congratulations. $200,000. That means you get $40,000. Shar gets $40,000. Victor gets $40,000. And Susan, bless your heart, you got $10,000 plus 80. You got $90,000 because you got that. You guys can back to your cars right up to the bank and say goodbye. Thanks again. Thanks, everybody. Right on down here, Wade. Right over here. Congratulations. There they go. Our winners, $200,000. They're happy. That's great. All right, going to meet our next team for Greed. Now, these folks all came here through our 900 number. Is that right?
Yes.
All right, let's introduce them.
Nicole Seawee,
Detroit, Michigan, Technology Project Manager.
Bruce Massey.
Juneau, Alaska, food service foreman, state prison.
Suzanne Lawton.
Dallas, Texas, Public Relations.
David Muller.
Weston, Connecticut, fixed income portfolio manager.
Veronica Kramer.
Richmond, Virginia, full-time student.
Michael Stroll.
Charlotte, North Carolina, mortgage underwriter.
Welcome to Greed, everybody. Good luck to you. We're going to start out by asking you our qualifying question, and here is the qualifying question. According to Entertainment Weekly magazine, how many times does Joe Pesci say the word okay in the movie Lethal Weapon 2? Your time starts now. All the answers locked in. Well, the correct answer is 108 times. Okay. There it is. All right. Let's find out who our captain is. It's you, David. Congratulations. You'll be leading this team right over here, if you will. Who's our next player? Suzanne, position number 1. Congratulations to you. Who's our next player? You're on the team, Nicole. Congratulations, number 2. And who's going to be next? It's you, Michael, over here in position number 3. It's down to Bruce and Veronica. All right, good luck to you guys. It's going to be Bruce or Veronica. Who is it? It's you, Veronica, 205. Right over here, Bruce. Thanks for playing the game. And ladies and gentlemen, there's your team for Greed. All right, let's talk about our common foe, this Tower of Greed. We're going to start at $25,000 and $25,000 increments, move our way right up to $100,000, double it to $200,000, move to $500,000, double that to $1 million, double that to $2 million. Ladies and gentlemen, you are 8 questions away from $2 million. Remember, anytime a team misses a question, they lose everything. David, as your captain, you have a lot of responsibility. You're going to decide just how far you can take your team up the Tower of Greed. You can stop after any correct answer and keep the cash. You can also reject any answer, replace it with one of your own. Okay? The first question is worth $25,000, Veronica. If you had $2 million, what would you do with it?
I'd buy a large luxury airplane equipped with everything that a house has, gather all my friends, and travel the world.
Really? That's a $25 million airplane, Veronica.
Yeah, well, maybe invest and make a little bit.
Here is your $25,000 question. We'll get you started. Where are you most likely to find a mosh pit? An archaeological dig, a rock concert, the inside of a peach, a stock car race.
Well, Chuck, considering I've gotten caught in one before, it would be a rock concert.
She sounds like she knows what she's talking about. Did you know this one, David?
I will accept that answer.
Yeah. Did you know what it is?
I trust Veronica.
All right. I had no idea what this is, and for $25,000, is it a rock concert? Yeah, it's a mosh pit. That's where you are. Well, gonna keep the cash.
Oh, we'll keep in that one.
Go for the greed. Hi, Michael.
How you doing?
I'm fine, thanks, Michael. Michael, $2 million, a lot of money. What would you do with it?
I would secure my son Matthew's college education, buy my wife Teresa a house of her dreams.
Oh, yeah.
But it would have a 25-acre bass pond out back for myself.
Attaboy, Michael, my kind of guy. Yeah, hook those big mouth bass. Here we go. Here is your $50,000 question. Michael, if you own Glory the bear, Rory the lion, and Smoochie the frog, what are you collecting? Little Mermaid action figures, Beanie Babies, Sesame Street Muppets, or Furbies?
Since my mother loves them so much and sends them to us all the time, I'll have to say Beanie Babies.
Beanie Babies. What do you think, David?
I accept that one.
You accept that answer?
Yes, I do.
Is Beanie Babies worth $50,000? Yes, it is. Congratulations. 50,000. Keep it. Go for the greed.
Gotta go for it.
Feel the need for greed. Well, here we go, Nicole. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. What would you do with $2 million, Nicole?
I'd buy the hugest motorhome, retire my mother, grab all my brothers, take them across the United States, and I'd also buy one of Princess Diana's dresses and dance around in it for the rest of my life.
Well, you got this worked out.
Oh, yes.
Big motorhome. I'd like that, too. All right. Nicole, here is your $75,000 question. branch of the military has the most individuals on active duty? Is it the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, Marines, or the Coast Guard?
I'm going to say the Army.
She says it's the Army, David. You accept or reject the answer?
I'll accept that answer.
You seem hesitant.
I was counting.
You were counting. Boy, I wish I'd have thought of that. For $75,000, is it the Army? Yes, it is. The next question is, you want to go for $100,000, but you can't answer that yet, David, because we're out of time. So tune in tomorrow night, 9 o'clock Eastern and Pacific, 8 o'clock Central. Greed will be right back in your house, and we'll see you then. Bye-bye, everybody.
2,000, 4,000, 16,000.
Numbers can be boring.
32,000.
Except when there's a dollar sign in front of them.
$8,000, $16,000, $32,000.
And no one does dollars.
$125,000.
Better than Regis.
$500,000. He just won $1 million.
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Up next on GSN, the network for games.
I'm Sal Masakela, host of Ball Breakers, the pool game that's got flash, cash, and players talking trash. And it's only on GSN, the network for games.
Ball Breakers, every Monday night at 10 on GSN.
GSN.